So everything here leading up to line 7 is before the rebellion, just like we see clarified chapter 28 in Ezekiel. And then after line 7 is where we would enter Psalms 82. Psalms 82 is going to be what's happened after the rebellion. Just a little bit more information about it. We know that it was talking about the sons of God, the very same sons of God that we're seeing here at the foundations of the world. That here in line 8, the rebellion, we're going to see the implications, the very same symbolism here. It's all going to be about the abyss. It's all going to be about this seal, this bar, this gate, this bound that's been set upon them. The same description. So Psalms 82 is basically telling us more details about what happens to them after the rebellion. And as we know, it's describing that these sons of God are going to fall like one of the princes, plural. So we know it's important to keep in mind, because this connects up with what Satan was doing as he's going to these many stones of fire. In other words, he's corrupting these other planetary princes. And if you look at the details with verse 7, morning stars are plural. The morning stars being plural, all of this is a huge hierarchy of beings that it's talking about in this title here of morning stars. A huge hierarchy of being, from planetary princes to the highest order of sonship that is, the eternal Son, Jesus Christ, because he's also classified as a morning star. So they're all working together. The rebellion has not yet taken place. Very, very important. More window into the infinite myriads of these spiritual beings that are involved in the material and spiritual welfare of the worlds of time and space. So if we go here to line 8, we're going to find out that something's happened after line 7. And that's exactly where Psalms 82 comes in to tell you what the recompense is going to be of that happening. So line 8 is going to describe something's been shut up with doors, but once it breaks forth again, it's going to be as something has been issued out of a womb. Something's going to be born. Something's going to be birthed. Well, we know what that is. That's this coming Antichrist in this New World Order, once it finally breaks forth from these bands, this bond that it has put upon it. And then we find out it's been a secret here. It's been hard to discern. I made the cloud the garment thereof, and a thick darkness a swaddling band for it. It's been a hard thing to see into and to understand. Line 10, huge description. And break up for it my decreed place, and set bars and doors, and said, hitherto thou shalt come, but no further, and here shall thou proud waves be stayed. Now this is talking about the rebellion. This is talking about all of those that are taking place in the rebellion. There's going to be something that has now broken up this portion of the earth, and there's going to be a particular place that has been decreed, and in that decreed place there will be bars and doors that will be set that says they cannot go no further. There's been a boundary, there's been a seal set upon them, just as it says right here. And it will go on to tell you further who it's been set against. Canst thou bind the sweet influences of the Pleiades, or loose the bands of Orion? Well, those are the ones who have been loosed. Those are the ones that have been bound. And these are the ones that they're trying to loose right now. It's all in the same chapter. So we know what we're talking about. We know who we're talking about. We know what it's all about. Now we want to connect this to our modern world of understanding. And this is going to just be in relationship here to this seal being described as bars and doors in Job chapter 38. Just to let you know that there is high science involved in these chapters that's telling you the same thing that I'm trying to tell you. Now this is going to be related to the other information on the seals. I'm just going to read this portion here because it connects up. It is also worth noting that the Egyptian hieroglyph for Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, which was extremely important to the ancient Egyptians, is an equilateral triangle, which can be viewed as a 2D representation of a tetrahedron. And in the Egyptian translation, it means a doorway, a sort of gate or stargate. Wow, interesting. So in the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, the Star of David, that symbol means gate or door, in which I'm telling you is the very same thing you're looking at here.